We are live on the YouTubes. I think we're live on the YouTubes. Hey, don't pull that. Uh-oh. Say uh-oh. Don't pull this cord. I'm using this cord. Stop pulling this cord. If the stream goes offline, you know why. Yeah. And we're just waiting for this game to finish. I think it is finished. Let's go to live chat. Okay, I got us. Hey, come on, Noah. Let's do this. All right, now you're back. Look, now you're back. Turn that light. Stand over here so everybody can see you. Oh, what's up, everybody? Oh man, I'm so delayed on here. That's gonna throw me off. I don't know why my latency is so low. Let's check actual YouTube. Oh, my voice is so delayed. Let's try this again, guys. Oh, my voice is so delayed. Let's try this again. My voice is delayed. Let's try this. Test, 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 test. Can you see test, test, test? Switching my microphone around. Can you see test, test, test? Switching my microphone around. Nope, still delayed. I'm gonna stop the stream because it's not doing what I want to do, and I'm gonna restart it in just a second. Nope, still delayed. All right. Doing this one more time. The stream was a little late. I'm in my pajamas. It's late. It's Monday. It's kind of late. It's the Dynasty Fantasy Football Recap. Noah, you know what to do. Can you roll those highlights? Roll those highlights. Hey, Ezra, come here. Roll those highlights. Gonna roll those highlights. We're gonna roll those highlights. Roll those highlights. Roll the highlights. Roll the highlights. He's not coming. He's not coming. So we're gonna go straight. Like we don't roll the highlights just yet. We gotta hit him with the open. Now it's time. It's Monday. It's kind of late. Hey, we actually got to do the recap on a Monday night for once, man. That is awesome. Really excited about that. Noah's probably going to hit a key here and end the stream really early because that's what she does. She's crazy. She's crazy. She's all about it today. You're all about the recap today, aren't you? This is the face of a baby who's getting all her teeth. Show them all your teeth. Show them all your teeth. Whoa! Noah, it's Monday. It's kind of late. It's time to roll those highlights. Aw, yeah, we're rolling those highlights. Don't gag yourself, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it, Noah. Oh, man. Oh, man. First round of the playoffs. First round of the playoffs. And here we are, guys. Look at this. We got a final. We got the first game's finished. And we'll start first off with me. It's been kind of hard to do this show with a little baby on me. But, you see there, 18 points from Kyler Murray, 26 from Calvin Ridley, 23 from Eckler, and 26 from Mike Davis, 27 from Travis Kelce. Helps do the deal for me. I get to win 168 to 126. That game just finished. I was waiting on Brian. He still had Cleveland, Jarvis Landry, and Nick Chubb playing. And not that I was nervous about it, but it was just kind of like waiting on the fact that I was like waiting for this game to end. Like, let me finish this game out so that we can go forward with this. Noah pulled out a red pen. I gotta be careful what she writes on. Because there's stuff on this desk. Final score 168 to 126. Don't write on my keyboard, Noah. Whatever you do, it's a $90 keyboard. Yeah, Brian, you had a good season. I mean, you came back like you had a couple wins late in the season and to kind of push you forward into the playoffs. But man, I tell you what, just wasn't time for you. I mean, no, I just give you bath. Let's not get pin marks all over you. Sorry guys, I'm loading up chat. I forgot to load it up here on the side, but my windows are all screwed up right now. I'm so sorry. And we're probably gonna see Noah right on me mid chat. There's an echo with the audio. Oh, you know what, Alex? I probably have 2 mics open up. So I'm glad you're in. I'm glad you're doing it. I'm glad you're letting me know. Yes, I do have 2 mics open. All right, muting that one. Let me know if that makes a difference, Alex. I had this microphone running and I had the camera mic running as well. So there we go. I get the win, 168 to 126. I move forward in the playoffs. It should be. I think I'm playing. Playing the next person coming up. You're gonna have to get her because she's being crazy. Noah, and you left in the dust.
Mommy.
We're just waiting. Everybody's in. Everybody's in on the recap. Ezra, can you see it's time to roll those highlights? Oh man, he's just not into it this year at all. He doesn't care. I can focus a little bit more here. Here we go. All right, going back into the recap. Ooh, I got a red pin. I got a cap. Second game up, we got Blackbeard's Delight taking on Bravo, and it was a close one actually. Finished out 112 to 106. Bravo gets the win. Improving his records. I believe he's going to be, not that it really matters, but Bravo's improving to 9-5. 30 points from Aaron Rodgers, 27 from Robinson, 12 from his other Robinson. 0 points from Baltimore defense. It did not work out well for the Baltimore defense. I mean, if I were you, Bravo, if I'm leading, especially when it comes to the playoffs, I mean, and you're playing me next week, so you beat Freddie. Usually what I do is if it's playoffs, if it's the defense and that's all I have left playing, sometimes I'll just sit the defense and get that 0 just to close out the game, just so on the off chance that like you don't get negative points. Sometimes it's happened and those negative points could hurt you. I couldn't foresee -6 points, especially from the Baltimore defense. But man, 47-42, did not expect that from Cleveland, and that was a pretty good game. Final score there is 47-42. Wow, that was pretty cool. Freddie started the Dallas defense, and they got 18 points out of that. Not too bad. 14 points from Tanyan there, and 22 from Kamara, 16 from Tannehill. Freddie had a little bit of a late start to the season, and he was starting to actually pick up games. He won a couple in a row, and then going into the last part of the season, he kind of trailed off there. Freddie eliminated from the playoffs in the first round, but Freddie's a mainstay in the playoffs. I think ever since there's been a league, Freddie's been in the playoffs. So too bad for Freddie. Congratulations, Bravo. I'll see you next week in the playoffs. Second round, quarterfinals. Moving on to game 3, we see draft day losers taking on Joe's My Fair Brady, and this is another close one. A 7-point difference here, less than 7 points if you count the decimal points. 133 to 126. Johnny takes the win. That's a major upset, seeing how Joe was in second place and Johnny was in 7th at that 4-9 record. Johnny could play the Cinderella season and win the championship if he wins the rest of these games with a losing record. What's up, buddy? You brushed your teeth? Mm-hmm. Good job.
They're shiny.
Yeah, they are shiny. They're sharp. So, and that's with 0 points from Brandon Cooks. I believe that's Brandon Cooks. 0 points from Cooks. Joe, I don't know what happened, Joe. You left Hopkins on the bench who had 22 points. You could have replaced him with Mike Evans. I don't know if that's a hard decision there for you, Joe. Do you going to start Evans or you start Hopkins? And you're Tampa Bay fan, so I don't blame you for starting Evans. But man, like, yeah, you started Gronkowski. I don't know. I don't know why you started Gronkowski. 1 reception, 2 reception yards, and 1 reception TD. That's all he got on the day. You did start A.J. Brown with 24 points. Akers with 21. Aaron Jones killed you with 9. I mean, you started some players that you thought would have done good. They should have propelled you to the second round, and you should have got an easy win here. And you left Jackson on the bench. I don't know. That one hurt. That one hurts. Joe loses, drops down. A major upset here. Giafte loses, moves on to the quarterfinals. Going into the next game and the final game of the playoffs, first round, we see Chris get the big win here. And you see that highlight there. That means a score just changed, even though the game is over. Chris, final score 151 to 119, eliminating my co-host for the Go Full podcast, Jeremy. Beckham Steamers goes down for the count. Who did he have playing? He switched his team around. I don't know why he's starting Todd Gurley. That does not make sense whatsoever. He should have started Kareem Hunt. Would have been 29 points. You would have been close. So you would have swapped out 29 for 5. That would have been a 24-point difference there. So you would have been in the 130 range. You still had Garoppolo and Minshew on your team. Obviously, you don't watch the recap because we ridiculed you all. See, look at Chris's team. Killed it. Every starter, 10 points or over. That is awesome. Good job there, Chris. 151 points. That is a great point output total there for you. Nobody was stopping you this week, Chris. You steamrolled everybody. So enough scores and highlights, right? Let's hand out some week. What week are we in? 15? No, 14. We're in week 14. No, wait, we are in week. No, we are in week 14. How come you guys can't tell me that? Week 14 awards. Shocker of the week goes to Johnny getting that big win over Joe. And Lamer of the week, aka Green Lead of the week, is going to go to Freddie with the dismal 106 points. Anybody would have beat him if they would have played him. But man, that's a little rough. It's a little rough going forward. Maybe next year, guys. Maybe next year. Player of the week is going to go to me. 168 points. Highest point output this week in the league. I'm happy about that. So I don't have the current playoff situation set on Stat Tracker. But I can tell you who's playing who. It's pretty easy. We're going to have, going into next week's round, we're going to have the Mandalorians taking on Bravos Football in the quarterfinals. And you're going to have Draft Day Losers taking on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in that quarterfinals. Chris steamrolled the Steamers. It didn't stand a chance. Not even close. Not even close for Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. But yeah, so going forward, it's been a fun season. First round of the playoffs is done. I'm looking forward to the next couple. Something that I do is I like to go and I look at the old highlights and see how we did, and especially old seasons, and just to see man, I played like garbage, I think about 2 years ago. And I think I finished, not last, but I think in 5th last year. I think I got eliminated in the playoffs right from the get-go. But it's been fun. Hope you guys have been enjoying the recap. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. We got 2 more left, and the shows get shorter and shorter because the season's pretty much done. But I was hoping to have something nice. I think I will have some. I will have something nice and fun planned for the next 2 rounds, especially for the championship round. I want to do something kind of big for you guys so that you can enjoy the shows, even if you're not part of the leagues anymore. You can still enjoy the recaps, even if you lose. So yeah, check us out on the GoFo podcast every week. There's a new podcast dropped on Monday morning, Sunday evening. You can check it out on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, and Spotify. Check out GoFo Podcast, hosted by me, Matt Salgado, aka Mateo3, and my co-host Jeremy Holman, aka Jay Vader. Check us out there. Follow this YouTube channel. Like the video, please. Leave a comment. That helps me out with stuff. You have no idea. Check us out on twitch.tv/GoFoGaming, guys. Even every little view helps. You have no idea. So if you watch the show, it helps me. Eventually, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to move the show to GoFo Gaming so that I can get some streaming revenue going through there. And because we're set up for that. And it'd be nice to do this and have some content put up for there. I think I want to focus on putting up content for there, fantasy football related. I think there's an audience for that over on Twitch, not so much here on YouTube. I would like to host a fantasy football type of show on Twitch during the fantasy football season. I think that'd be a lot of fun for us to do. If you guys are interested, I'm always interested in having different co-hosts, not just one, just different co-hosts. We can host a show, we can have a panel, some sort of that. It'd be a lot of fun. Have some fantasy football advice because we perform so we perform differently in all our leagues. This week somehow I'll bring up Stat Tracker back again, but let's go back into my stat tracker here. How did you do in all your leagues, Alex? I won in all my leagues. My public league here, this was setting up for the playoffs. So this was my last chance to get into the playoffs. I had to win this game. Thankfully, I did 140 to 123. You see there. If I go into this league here and I go to live standings, I'm going to be in 4th place. So I got that last playoff spot. I'm super excited about it. I had to get the win. And at least I had to get the win, or this team, Emily here, this Emily's awesome team, had to lose, and I still had to outscore her. So I definitely did that. You see these 4 teams we got like 11-3, the top 2 teams, and then 9-5. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've won all my games since week 3. And then I won. Alex, you lost this week, still holding on to the 3rd spot going into the final week. Not too bad, Alex. I won this game, so I'm moving forward in this playoffs, and this is a league I joined when I used to be part of Suicide Girls. Just subscribe to that website. That's where I met Chris. And so there, I won that one. So I'm moving up in that league, and I'm moving up in this one. This one was the closest one I had, a 9-point game. Moving forward, so I'm looking forward to next week. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose all my games next week. I had a pretty good run. I'm having a good run. I'm enjoying this year. Even when I'm not winning, I have fun doing this show. I'm not gonna lie, and it's been a lot of fun for me this year. I'm trying not to gloat, but it's a lot of fun. It's fun when you win. Definitely a lot of fun when you win. Let me jump back over here and put you back up. So yeah, hopefully I'll have something exciting for you guys next week. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Alex, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate the view. I think you're the only one in right now, but that's okay. I love you guys. And thanks for everybody who watched, including myself. So until next week, guys. I don't know if you like this camera view or not. It's a different setup that I have, but it's kind of hard. Priscilla's got some materials in, so we're kind of like moving some stuff around, and I'm feeling kind of claustrophobic. So until next week, guys, set those teams, pick those picks, and I'll see you guys right here next week on the recap. Later.